Hello everybody, welcome back to another Untouchable Tomica video. We're kind of ahead schedule now. I was behind for a little bit. Now we're ahead of schedule because Tomica released the July Tomica photos way early. They're about a week and a half early than normal. So this video will be kind of close to the last one that I kind of got out late. So that's kind of funny. And of course more Tomica videos to come. I still got the new releases. Well, they're not really new anymore, but because I've been slacking, from Diecast Kaguru, which will be showing up after this video in the coming days, because I'm going to film them after this video. But this is the Honda S660 from Tomica. This one particularly is pretty rare. We'll get into that. This is not the mainline version. But before we do that, let's take a look at the news. First off, we got, for number 6, we got the Mazda CX-60, a lovely car in real life, and so glad to see it as a Tomica. I'm really going to want at least the regular version. The first color would be nice as well. But it is gorgeous. Oh, and of course, it's red, so gotta have a red Mazda. And then the white first color. Very gorgeous. I love it. Can't wait to get it. And it replaces the number 7, or no, 6. Yeah, Nissan Kicks. This is a really nice model. It's not a really nice Tomica. This is a really nice casting, but it does not feel like a Tomica. It's way too big. Like, Tomicas are usually underscaled. This is over. I think it's over. I mean, this says 160. It is large. 160 is kind of large, but I think this is a little bigger than that. But maybe not, because it is a smaller vehicle. Next up, we got number 8. So they just went for like the the first row. The Nissan Sakura. I don't remember what video I said in, but I said I would love to see a Nissan Sakura Sakura, which is the cherry blossom tree. I would love to see a Sakura from Tomica. And they totally delivered, and it's pink too, which fits its name. It's the Sakura. I love it. I love it. And that replaces another car I really loved, the Toyota Rise. That actually had an opening trunk, but this came out 2020? No, 2021. I think. Yeah, 2021. It says 2020 on the base. So did the Kicks, didn't it? Yeah. So 2 small SUVs are making their way for a larger SUV and a K car. I think it's electric. I think the Sakura is electric. So I don't know if you could really call it a K-Power or K-Power. A K car. If it's not electric, it's a hybrid. So that might kind of still work for a K car. But it's still designed in the same aspect as a K car. Or key car. There's a multi-pack. Not too exciting for me. I mean, it's like a zoo type pack, and they're only doing 3 cars and a couple accessories, so not too crazy. The Suzuki Jimny is in it. The UD trucks with the little enclosure on the back of it, and then a Hino Panda bus. Well, literally pandas on the side. That's not the name of the model. And I gotta plug the phone in, so I might skip out on that one. I mean, it's not as cool as the unmarked patrol cars, or they call them masked patrol cars, oddly. Oh, my phone did not vibrate. It better be charging. Oh my, well, oh, Jesus. This cord is 10 feet long. You'd think it would be able to hide behind everything without causing a problem, but obviously not, because it kinked up. Okay, we're good. We're good. Moving on, Tomica Premium has a really nice SA Mazda RX-7. Which is the first generation, even before the FB RX-7. This is the SA. I think the FB was a facelift, actually. if I'm not mistaken. Which they kind of just changed the bumpers on it. That was their facelift. This is replacing the McLaren F1, which I feel like is extremely short-lived. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this year they are going after cars that have barely even been in the line. Like, they barely got 2 years out of them. Like, okay, you're done. But the RX-7 is really cool, and it's got the working pop-up headlights. I really like that. And this is a very Mazda-centric month. Besides the multi-pack and the Nissan Sakara, we have 3 Mazdas, the CX-60, the RX-7 from Premium, and then we got another RX-7 in Premium Unlimited from Initial D. I think this is the 5th stage one, where Ryosuke, oh no, not Ryosuke, Keisuke puts the modifications into it. I think he does that between 4 and 5, where he does all the modifications. But yeah, this is like this is the final. No, because this might be 4th stage, because doesn't he have the fixed headlights in 5th stage? I might have that backward. I think the fifth stage, or maybe the final stage with the fixed headlights, was the final form of the RX-7. But anyway, finally getting some Initial D models in Premium Unlimited. I really love that. And I really love, I kind of forgot that the car in the anime had these rims, but these are, I think those are supposed to be like the stock factory rims on the RX-7. They're pretty rare. And I always like see when people are in Japan like posting that, because normally they don't really pay attention to RX-7s because they're kind of like common in Japan. You know, the RX-7s are kind of like American's Ford Mustang or whatever. So, but they will take photos and post them when they have like these like steely looking rims on there, and I think it's like a rare factory option. They aren't the best looking, but they're still pretty cool, and it's a 90s thing, I guess. That is that for the news. Let's take a look at the Honda here. I know I could have picked the Mazda, but I wasn't ready, so I had to rush I wasn't ready because of the early news or whatever, so I had to like rush and get a car together. I don't know if I really have a Mazda could be classified as untouchable. This certainly is the Honda S600. So now let's talk, well, actually no, before I do the review, I normally talk about the history of this casting, and it's got a pretty good history. By that I mean it's been in production for 4 years, the mainline casting at least, or the mainline release, 2016 to 2020. This one being from a multi-pack in 2018. And there's been like 4 or 5 other releases of it, so it's not like it's not a rare casting, but for some reason, whatever the reason is, after it was discontinued in 2020 and replaced by the Isuzu police bus thing, I forgot what they actually call it, the prices on the main line just went up, and the first color in yellow was already high, but then the white one jacked up there too. I'm like, whoa, like that was unexpected. I still need one. This one I got from my dealer. He got it at like a Japanese thrift store or something, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take it, because I mean it's not the best condition, but I really don't want to pay $50 for the white one. And I thought about restoring it, but I don't know yet. I could easily restore this just without Honda badging. But yeah, I'm so intrigued as to why this car in particular went up so high in price. And if anybody doesn't know about this vehicle, this is a homage to the Honda Beat. So it's kind of got like the same styling. You can tell with like the boxy headlights here. It's very much a throwback to the Honda Beat. There's a small two-door coupe. I think the real car is discontinued now, unfortunately. But this was like not only was it a throwback to the Honda Beat, but this was a competitor to the Daihatsu Copen of the time. Daihatsu Copen's still around, but I don't know what else it would compete against currently. And you can tell it still has some of the same design language as the Honda Beat, like this one line right here. very Honda Beat-esque. They rounded off the fenders, made it a little more modern. I like how the Honda Beats, how the fender went up, and then there's this, it went straight into this body line right here. But they kind of smoothed it out just a little bit, make it a little more modern, which is pretty cool. Front end still looks like a Beat though. But the Tomica one here, this came from a Honda racing set, by the way. Like it came with an NSX and a tractor trailer. I think it was a Hino front end on the tractor trailer. There's your Honda badge. You got like a nice little reflective chrome lights on the front here. You got your black grille. You got some gnarly chips. Like these, these just show you how thick Tomica paint is, because like there is a noticeable ditch there. The black window trim. Yeah, that's all plastic. This trim on the window is part of the window. It's plastic and it's painted separately. This is metal though, this roll bar. There appears to be taillights actually. I don't know if my eyes are just playing tricks, but it looks like that's darker there. Might just be the reflection. But it looks like it's darker. Now sometimes you can like feel the decal, but you can't really on this one. That's part of your base. That is not, no, I thought that was an insert at first, but I'm like, no, because there's a chip right there. No, that's part of the body. Honda badge. The Honda badge would probably be the only thing I can't replicate, and maybe this like reflective chrome. There's your base. It's pretty small. 1/56th scale. This is... Okay, I said the Nissan Juke, or the Nissan Kicks here was a little oversized. This is extremely oversized. It's still a very small car. And what's something that a lot of people have? Well, not. Well, here. This is the best thing I can grab. Matchbox. Chevy truck, right? This isn't even a big casting either for a truck. But look at how small the Mazda is, or the Honda is. But this is actually large, which I didn't really expect. I don't really look at the bases much, but yeah, this is actually large. So if this was like true to scale, it would be so small. Now I kind of want to see TLV do one and see how small it would be. That would be cool. It does have suspension, that's it, no opening doors or anything, which is weird because this came before they started removing opening parts like this. And that's why it's so cool to see the Rise had an opening trunk, and same thing with the Daihatsu Hi-Jet. Still waiting on a car in 2023 to have an opening part, because it seems like we get one every year besides premiums. Premiums still are fine. I was thinking it was going to be the Sakura, but it does not say, and normally it does say on the Tomica website what has an opening part. Like it tells you that the Mazda RX-7 has pop-up headlights and opening doors, all that. But yeah, it just says suspension both on the CX-60 and the Sakura, so no opening parts yet. I hope we get at least one. I guess we'll just have to see, unless I missed one previously, but I have been checking. And some of them don't even have suspension, which is funny because they just leave that spot blank and there's just nothing written there and it just looks awkward. I'm like, okay, come on, Tomica, you could at least do some suspension. Like with the Fiat 500e, like that one really threw me off. They could have done suspension on that. I don't know why they didn't. Anyway, off topic here. Thank you all for watching. I wish this was in a little better condition, the show, but, you know, because of the circumstances, this is the best I could do. So see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.